Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Miyagi, and I am actually not comfortable with making this sort of video. But if anything, the reason why I wanted to make this is that I wanted to be transparent to everybody here, to the followers, to my subscribers, to my fans, to those who've supported me along the way. You guys deserve to know the whole story. The story being, it's been over a year, and why have I not delivered what I promised? So basically, this is what happened. And for the record, I'm not doing this to save face. I'm not doing this to shift the blame, in a sense. I'm just telling you all what really went down. Because you all deserve to know why this one project, this one video that I promised, still has not even moved an inch ever since last year. So last year, I launched a teaser video, a machinima video slash animation of an upcoming original video animation, which is the Mion versus Kyoko OVA for my visual novel of Mugen After Story. A lot of you were looking forward to it. You actually all thought it was a legit initial the original animation, and that, not gonna lie, that actually made me really happy as a content creator. Like, I got your attention. I can see you all happy, looking forward to it. I really wanted to deliver it as soon as possible. But then, of course, COVID-19 happened. That's inevitable. That is beyond my control. But I actually, down the line, I got some help from some supportive people, some people who wanted to really help out on this project. However, some of them down the line, all I did was just follow through without anything to follow through. And they made me wait for an entire year with nothing. And at the end of the year, they just simply opened up at that time and said, I don't like the material. I want it to be casted out. This could have been something that they could have said earlier, like like weeks after I gave the project, after they reviewed it. If they want something changed, I could have done so. If they don't like some things in it, I could have removed it. I could have adjusted. Most of the time, I am the one adjusting. The other members I got on board on this project, some suffered technical problems, so they let me know ahead. They said their renderer, because I had someone do the 3D backgrounds for some of the shots, because my computer was incapable of it initially back then. They said their renderer had to go on some maintenance, so their project might be delayed, and I obliged. I said, okay, I will delay it for your sake. It's because the reason of why I've been adjusting to these people is because I trusted these people. I know that the quality that they would give would really bump up the overall. I believed in them. Not gonna lie, I did. But some of them, they could have really just told me sooner, and they could have asked somebody else, and I could not have been affected this much. Because waiting and waiting for nothing, and then telling me that no, this thing just wouldn't work. Only say it like after a long time of waiting. It made me feel like I did something wrong as a content creator, as a project director. It made me feel really inadequate. And that is also kind of why is the reason I have been absent from content creation, from live streams ever since the start of 2021. Today already marks at least more than 2 months from when it happened. And let me let you on something about me as both as a person and as a content creator. That the people I work with, I try to be friends with them because I wanted to understand the kind of people they are, for me to also know what kind of people I'm working with, and to know how I could approach them in terms of following up, following it through. Because sometimes some people in the industry, they just push you and push you on something. They wouldn't understand your situation. And then when things go to shit, sorry for the swear, when things go down to hell, well, they would just start pointing fingers. They would start blaming people without actually knowing what really is going on in their own circumstances. Because not everyone has the same circumstance. I admit that. I accept that. That's why I try to be really personal with most of these people. Personal in the sense that I wanted to know how their life works. I wanted to know how they are. In terms of being friends, I try to be as genuine as possible. I even sometimes go out of my way and help them on their thing, which is kind of far from, in terms of job duties, kind of far from what is expected of me. It's like they only expect me to give them the material, follow through, and then follow through on my end as far as visuals concerned, and update them as I go if I needed anything changed, altered, or if they did a good job or not. I go beyond that, both in a work-like and a personal aspect. Because trust is a give and take thing, and I wanted to trust these people, and in turn, I showed them that I could be trusted as well. That's why, to those of you who are watching this, I'm really sorry for not procuring anything for the entire year. It's still ongoing. I have somewhat recovered in a sense that it has not been easy. Not to mention, work is slowly piling up as well on my end. So I'm trying to find the balance between that and this project that I promised. Sadly, the person that I've been talking about really did walk out the door, so to speak, not waiting for clarifications or even my say on things. As much as I wanted to respect their wishes, I don't want this to be the next Yakuza 3. If you don't know, certain lovable character in the transition between Yakuza 2 and 3. I read this on the development, the story development of these games, especially in the story. The director and the voice actor of one of the characters didn't actually jive well. I guess it's probably on a personal level. And out of spite, he kind of convinced the writer to find a way to remove this character because I don't think we'll be working with this person anymore. Same case as well with why the plot of, for example, Gundam Seed Destiny was really crappy. The head writer of that one and the voice of one of the characters didn't jive well, so out of spite, they deliberately destroyed this character's entire characterization. And that's why Seed Destiny is in a story point of view is as trashy as how you saw it. I don't want to go the same route as them because it compromises a lot of things. It would really drop me back to square one as a start. The entire plot would be ruined. And the initial plot, I've actually had people review it and they love the concept. They wanted to see it complete. And I promised I did. You guys who watched the teaser, you want to see it complete. And I promise that I will. It's been over a year and please just give me a bit more time. I'm just a one-man studio working on this. The only people that I ask help from are sometimes background artists and some seiyus, but majority of the work still falls under my hands. So, and like I said earlier, I have a day job as well, so please understand my circumstances. And again, I apologize for failing to deliver. I apologize for being a failure as a project leader, a content writer. And I apologize for failing as a friend to those who didn't want me around, especially those who I worked with on this project. It involved their act really affected so many things, this included, not just my morale. It it affected your time as well. I hope this would at least help me on my end, help me continue to produce it as how I promised it, and for you guys to have a bit more patience with me. If ever, please do check out on my Facebook page for any progress updates. I'll try to be more frequent there. And I am consulting with other people that I just got on board on this project if we could better the quality even more as a recompense. I know it's extra word on my part, extra work on my part, but it's all for the sake of entertaining you guys. That's it. I really don't know how the right words I could say on this one. But please, if ever you have an idea of who it is in this production team, please just keep it to yourself. Please don't make it as any public as it is. I'm already taking the public blame and shame for what they have done to the project overall. Again, I'm sorry. And I hope you'd continue to stick around for better content coming from me as a creator and everyone else who's part and involved in this project. I'll be sure to give them the due credit and not just credit, acknowledgement. I'll be sure to pay them back somehow once we've got this project complete. This is a big thing, and for me it is big. For you watching it is big, and I don't want to fail again. So thank you very much for your time. Sorry if my thoughts were going left and right or sometimes being repetitive. And I hope now that I got this out, we'd be able to move forward and see more specifically the video, see the output for what it is. I don't know how to actually end this, but again, thank you for your time watching this, and I'll see you all in the next video.